Rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God. 1 Thessalonians verse 5, chapter 16 to 18.
Oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna wanna hug me and squeeze me.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Misha Blue. Welcome. So today I'm gonna be filming a full get ready with me. I'm gonna be showing you guys a little, holiday glam. So if you guys like to see how I got this look, then continue watching this video. Alright guys, so my hair is freshly washed and blow dry, so we're just gonna jump right into it. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my rat tail comb, and I'm gonna start off by parting a section at the front of my hair for my bangs. Okay, so this is what this is looking like. I basically just parted out a rectangle at the front of my head, and now I'm just gonna braid that to separate it from the rest of my hair. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and take my denim brush and just brush my hair up in a ponytail. So now I'm just taking this hair tie and I'm just tying my hair up. So now I'm just wrapping the rest of my hair in a bun, and then I'm going to put a clip on it to keep it out of the way. So now I'm just wetting my hands with some water and just rubbing it on my hair. I do this because for me it makes it much easier for me to slick my hair. So now I'm just going in with some Moray's beeswax, and this is going to help your hair to look more sleek. And then I'm just going to brush that in with a soft brush. So now I'm going to go over that with my black gel, and then I'm going to take this fine tooth comb and I'm just going to comb the back of my hair up just so it can be a little bit more flat. And now I'm going to take my soft brush and just brush everything in. Now I'm taking my toothbrush just to brush the little section there in the middle. So now I'm just pulling down my baby hairs, and I'm only making 2 swoops on each side and just my sideburns, and that's it. So I'm going to be using this True Edge controller on my edges. So now I'm just spraying my hair with the Got to Be Free spray just to hold everything in place. So now I'm going to get into these bangs, and I'm going to apply some Argan Oil by Morocco on my hair. And now I'm going to go ahead and flat iron my hair. So now I'm gonna add some braided hair to my ponytail so it could be more full. So I added a elastic band to the braided hair and then attached it to my head, and I split it in half because I'm gonna have two twists. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split my hair in half as well, and I'm gonna apply some argan oil on my hair so it could be a little bit more shiny, and then I'm gonna try and blend it in with the braided hair and twist it. So while I'm twisting my hair, I'm trying to make sure that the braided hair is on top of my hair at all times so that, you know, you can't really see the two different textures. So now I'm just doing the same thing on the other side, and then I'm gonna wrap it in a bun. After I wrap it in a bun, I'm just gonna play with it a bit and kind of loosen up the twists to my own liking. So now I'm just adding some extensions to the front of my bangs to make it a little bit more longer. And as you can see, I'm just parting out the first section where I'm gonna apply my first track. So now I'm just measuring the track before I cut it, and then I'm gonna apply some glue to the track and then tack it down on the parting. And this is what it's looking like, cute or whatever, but I wish I added more tracks to the hair so it could look more fuller at the ends. Alright, so now we're gonna get into the face, and as you can see, I already did my brows off camera. So now I'm gonna start off with my Mint Mattifying Face Mist by The Body Shop. This is gonna keep my face from getting oily and make my makeup last throughout the day. So now I'm gonna go in with the infamous Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. I used to just put it on my T-zone area, but now I just put it all over everything for that nice photo finish look. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lids with the LA Girls Pro Concealer, and this is their yellow corrector. And I put a lot on my lids because I'm using this new palette and I'm not sure how the pigment is, and I really want my eyeshadow to pop, so yeah. So now I'm going to set my lids with this Lock-It Setting Powder by KVD Beauty. So I'm going to go over my lids with my sponge first before I go ahead and apply the powder, just to make sure that I'm not creasing. So today I'm using this palette by Hard Candy and it's called Beautiful Nudes, and look how cute this is. Look how it opens. This palette looks so festive. It's giving everything Christmas, and that's what drew my attention to it. So I'm gonna go into that reddish brown color and I'm just gonna apply that to my crease and blend it up and out. And as you can see, the pigment is not that bright, but it's okay and it's definitely buildable. So now I'm going to go into this deep red shimmery color and I'm going to work that into my crease and at the side of my eyes to give my eyes more definition. So now I'm going to take my flat brush and I'm going to go into this pretty rose gold color and apply it to my lids. And now I'm going to apply some foundation, and I'm going in with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the shade Marquise. And this is my first time trying NARS foundation. I guess I want to see what all the hype is about. So as you can see, it comes in this little squeezy tube, and I'm just applying that straight to my face, and then I'm going to take my foundation brush and blend that out. So I'm just taking my brush and pressing everything into my skin, and I must say that it does dry out pretty fast, but it still blends pretty nicely. And it's given very much full coverage, but I must say I feel like I put too much on my face because a little could go a long way with this one. So this foundation is given what it said it's supposed to, because it is given very much soft matte. The only thing I would say is that it's a little bit darker, so I wish I went a shade up. This foundation definitely gets darker once it oxidizes, because I did try this on in the store and it was not looking this dark. So now it's time to highlight, and I'm going to go in with this Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 345, and I'm just going to apply it to all my highlighted areas. And now I'm going to blend this out with this beauty sponge by Rare Beauty. Even though this beauty sponge soaks out so many product, I like it because it makes everything so precise. Like the way how it's shaped gives you a lot of control when applying products. So now I'm going to go over that with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch, and you know it wouldn't be a look without your girl. And now we're just blending her out. So now it's time to snatch our face, and I'm going in with the shade Stick by Juvia's Place in the shade Benign, and I don't think it can get any better than this shade Stick. I mean, like, it kind of the only thing that reminds me of this shade Stick is Black Opal, but this has like such a smooth finish, like chef's kiss. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Real Technique brush in the number 200. So now I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, but with that same kind of shape, just to blend out my nose. So I decided to go in with my NARS concealer in the shade Walnut to warm up my face because it's looking a little ashy right now. And now we're just gonna blend that out. So now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder in the shade Honey and apply that to all my highlighted areas. So I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in the shade 30 medium deep, and I'm just going to apply that right under my contour just to make it look more sharp and make it pop. And I never really use setting powder to do that. I usually just go in with pressing powder, but I thought if I got a darker setting powder that I might like it, but I still don't. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it does give you a sharper jawline, but it just looks too ashy for me. So now I'm going to go in with this bronzer by Wet n Wild in the shade 743B, What Shady Beaches, and I'm going to use this Angle Fluff brush to apply it. This is my first time using this, and I'm not mad at it at all. I thought it was going to be ashy, but it's actually cute. So now I'm going to go in with this matte finish pressing powder by BH Cosmetics in the shade 255. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend out that setting powder with it. So now I'm going to apply some blush by e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I'm going to go into these two pink shades right here. Ooh, so pretty. And now I'm going to set my face with this all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. So I'm going to jump right back into the eyes, and I'm going to go into this palette by Sephora called Animal Eyes. I'm going to go into that reddish brown shade and apply it just under my eyes. So now I'm going to go into this eyeshadow palette in this black shade, and I'm going to apply that right under my waterlines. So now I'm going to go into this old dusty palette, and I'm going to go into that gold color, the one that's hidden pan, and apply that to my waterlines. So now I'm going to go in with this rose gold MAC highlighter, and I'm going to apply it to all my high points. So now I'm gonna start doing my lips, and I'm gonna start priming my lip with this lip primer by e.l.f. So this product is a 2-in-1. It is a lip primer and lip plumper, and what you do is you go in with the primer first, then apply whatever product you want on your lip, and then you go over that with the lip plumper. So I'm gonna go in with this chocolate brown lip liner by NYX Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna line my lips. And now I'm just applying my NYX lipstick in the shade Stockholm. So now I'm gonna go over my lips with the lip plump inside. So guys, because my lip primer was white, it made the lipstick look bright and pink. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over that again with the brown lip liner just to tone it down and make it more nude. So now I'm gonna apply my So Extra lip gloss by BH Cosmetics, and we are done. Alright guys, so this is the finishing look and I love it. It is given holiday glam, honey. I love this hairstyle. It is so classy and cute, and the makeup is just so flawless. Anyways guys, comment down below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Bye.